According to the UNICEF, 1 in every 5 of the world's out-of-school children is in Nigeria. Nigeria still has 10.5 million out-of-school children. The world's highest number, 60% of those children, are in northern Nigeria. About 60% of out-of-school children are girls. Many of those who do enroll drop out early. Low perceptions of the value of education for girls and early marriages are among the reasons. Some northern states have laws requiring education of girls and prohibiting their withdrawal from school.
I'm Dr. Adepeju. I went to Pan-African Institute for Development, Boya, Cameroon, where I studied integrated rural development. That was where I was introduced to gender studies and development studies. I work at Leicester University as a senior lecturer in the Department of Arts and Social Sciences Education. I have passion for the youth and the girl child, and I have been working with these two segments of society for quite some time now. Yes, I actually observed many problems in society, particularly in the Nigerian society. When I started this initiative, at first some development agencies said, oh, you don't have problem in the Southwest. But when I go out, I see problems all around. Girls who should be in school are either on the streets or in the marketplaces. And some of them, when they are to be in school, with their uniforms, they are out there roaming the streets. And we still have problem of girls dropping out of school here. Many of them actually go to school, but many of them do not finish that process, the process of secondary education and then leading to university education. So there is a problem of the leaking pipe when it comes to education. The more educated girls are, the more they are able to find their voice, the more they are able to be a working part of the population anywhere they find themselves. For the youth, I observe that the youth is the strength of any nation, any family, any community, because of their agility, because of the physical strength they have, and because of their intellectual capacity. But here, we see that in our generation, the youth are not just there, politically, economically, and socially. They are struggling. Their voices are not yet heard. Anybody is saying, oh, entrepreneurship. Who will give them the money to go and start something? So I see these problems, and that is why, Global Youth Leadership and Gylgfoundation came into being.
Global Youth Leadership and Girl Child Foundation, GYLGF, is a non-governmental and leadership organization established and incorporated in 2014 with the CAC. The foundation is concerned with providing result-based and enduring solutions to the challenges faced by women, youth, and the girl child, especially in Oyo State and Nigeria as a whole.
I put a group of people together, young people, unemployed. I took them through some leadership trainings. We went through John Maswell's books, and we did the book of the month, and we're open to young people in Bodija and their environs. Later on, the working class began to join us for leadership workshops. And then for the girl child, we went to schools. Our pilot school was St. Louis College. The second pilot school was Methodist High School, Jury, Bodija. Methodist is a new school, so we talked to both boys and girls, but girls were really the focus.
At GYLGF, our vision is we envision a society where the potentials of the youth and the girl child are fully developed, supported, and harnessed for meaningful contribution to the society. Our mission is to ensure that every girl attains highest level of education and reaches her optimum potential. To ensure that the girl of today grows to become an informed, educated, and economically empowered woman of tomorrow. To ensure that every youth is gainfully employed and or able to create employments. Our objectives are to build the self-esteem, can-do spirit and knowledge base of the girl child through capacity building programs, reproductive health, education and career talks in schools. To empower, inform, educate, and train the minds of young people with skills that will position them for self-reliance, economic independence, and self-management. To assist the youth, women identify and build the skills that will make them become employable and also become employers of labor. To assist the youth and the girl child develop powerful leadership skills through effective mentorship. To use the foundation as a platform to assist the government in formulating essential curricula, education, and social policies that would link gown to town. To imbue in young girls the necessary skills that will help them make informed decisions about their sexual and reproductive health. To enhance the ability of young girls, develop career paths towards becoming successful leaders tomorrow through various career counseling. One of the projects of the GYLGF is Raising Girls' Ambition, RAGA. RAGA has taken a central role in the fight for girls' right to education and her rights to meaningful physical, emotional, mental, and a socially developed life. The RAGA Annual International Conference was conceived to bring together researchers, development practitioners, policymakers, academia, secondary and primary school girls, and other stakeholders who have a concern for the development of the girl child. Here we discuss, publish, and make policy statements on issues of concern to girls' development. Since 2015, RAGA has had 4 conferences and counting, and RAGA has reached over 3,000 girls, over 100 essays submitted, over 150 international papers presented, 1 scholarship awarded, over 50 volunteers trained, and more.
My name is Joseph Mary Mercy. I'm in SS1 Science. The name of my school is Our Lady of Apostle Mary Odona, Ibadan. During the RAGA 2017, the Our Lady of Apostle were invited to the program. So I got to know through Dr. Adequejoti about the scholarship by enrolling. So I enrolled for the scholarship, and that's how I got to know about the RAGA that has been helping. I've benefited because I'm under scholarship. Overwhelmed with joy, I can't express it. Well, when I heard that I was going to be given scholarship, I was very happy. My parents themselves were very happy, but I was more excited. I want to say a very big thank you to them for allowing me to proceed my school and not making me a dropout.
My name is Ayunfe Ayini. I attend the TT International School and I'm currently in grade 12. My mom told me about RAGA, I think 3 years. Yes, I've attended 2. Yeah, it's motivated me to, do more things, use my abilities. I got some prizes, they gave me a few prizes. I got a bag, a novel. I won the debate. It was actually like teamwork. My friend and I won, so we were happy that we won. First of all, I think you should, if you've not experienced RAGA, you should go for one of the conferences because you're really going to learn a lot about gender equality, and to motivate you so much more.
My name is Olabisi Anoluwapo from IMG Grammar School, Shapona, Kiado, and I'm presently in SS3. Not quite long. Our school was part of the schools that participated in the last essay competition that was held by RAGA. I was given an award and money. I was very excited because that was my first time. And for me to to compete with my counterpart that are mostly in private schools that are filled with some available resources in order to do practicals for them to understand much more. For me to get that kind of award in that kind of competition, it was a great privilege for me, and I was very, very excited.
Some of our notable outreaches include annual Raising Girls Ambition International Conferences, RAGA since 2015, Financial Literacy for Rural Women, Monia Ibadan, HIV/AIDS Sensitization and Hygiene Workshop Program at Bashorum Ojo High School, Mapping of Schools in Ibadan Metropolis, Sexuality, Drug and Substance Abuse, In-School Career and Leadership Talk, Gender Sensitization Workshops, British Council Active Citizens Cascade Workshop, BCAC, Summer Reading Club, Read Aloud, Youth Empowerment and Food Security Initiative, YEFSI, Girls Agripreneur and Food Security Initiative, GAFSI.
Hello, first off, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Rowdy Sunray Duncan. I'm Indigenous, Native American. I'm Taos Pueblo and Cherokee, and I am a communication professor at Phoenix College here in Phoenix, Arizona in the United States. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit today on behalf of the Global Youth Leadership and Girl Child Foundation. And so, I sit on the board, and I've been in support of this organization since 2014. I met Peju back in 2014 at the Kenyan Nonviolent Conflict Reconciliation Conference, where we were looking at strategies of how we can help underserved folks, make a difference with folks without having to use violent methods. And we were in groups together. I found Peju to be passionate and very, very deeply concerned and looking to make a difference about trying to find opportunities for young girl child folks in Nigeria. Trying to make a difference for folks that don't have the opportunity for economic expansion, widows, young children. As you know, patriarchal situations in some of those countries are really difficult, and finding a space for women to be educated, being able to support themselves by themselves is something that makes a really big difference. And Peju is very passionate about trying to get these young children into STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, because they're untapped resources, and what they can do with these high-paying jobs, how they can leverage themselves as resources because they're not really being looked into or used in that way. And women do and think things differently. And I think that's a great opportunity for folks out there.
Well, to the beneficiaries, it was well received. The girls, they were more than ready to hear us, to ask their questions, things they could not talk to their parents. They could confide in us, The principals also of the schools were, very welcoming. But we had the problem of trust when it came to the aspect of, okay, we want to do this, we don't have the funds to do it. And we had to start asking people. Of course, I wrote so many proposals, to the outside world, which didn't get any. So I began to look at family, friends, and the corporate bodies in Nigeria. For the corporate organizations, it was the same, almost the same. But later on, for RAGA 2016, it was an open heaven. But Nigerian corporate organization will not give you money, but they give you their promotional materials. It also makes people happy that they came and they got something. Sometimes you didn't get anything. I don't know how it works, but what we want them to take home is what we are presenting to them. But the fall off that comes from the promotional materials and the other things also make people happy that they came. So those were the hurdles we faced, and we are still facing it now. We're still facing it. So the initial hurdles we had was gaining trust with the public, with governments, with international agencies out there, and we had financial hurdles too. Some of the initial problems are still with us. Some we have been able to surmount.
Over the years, some of the GYLGF program partners include MTN, Airtel, Etisalat, PZ Cursons, RCCG City of David, Lagos, RCCG Jesus Embassy, Ibadan, Lee City University, Ibadan, Jogo Event Center, Smile, IITA Women's Group, Family and Friends, amidst a host of others. Beneficiaries of our initiative are primary and secondary school girls, out of school girls, boys whom we are training to become advocates for girls' human rights, academics who present papers, vulnerable and traumatized girls, undergraduates, young graduates, unemployed youths.
My name is Ukon Bartholomew. I'm a student of DTT International School. I'm grade 11. I heard about RAGA last year, so we went for the program last year. They talked about empowering girls and it was quite fun, even though I was a guy. But then I have sisters and I benefited a lot from it. Yeah, I would love to attend it this year and many more years to come because it is very good. And they should invite more schools and they should also expand. They should not only focus on Nigeria, they should go worldwide so they can empower more girls and help more children.
5 years from now, I see Global Youth Leadership and Gylgfoundation in at least, if not more. Because the universities are our core. It's the place where we connect the girls with the future that they aspire to. I see GYLGF in other countries of the world, African countries, Asia, America, North America. At least in South Africa, we are making a mark. In the US, we are making a mark. And we are expanding frontiers. And so we need you out there, vice chancellors, directors of organizations. We need you out there to put in your money, to put in something in kind, to put in your promotional materials, so that when these girls have done well in the debates, in the essay competition, the creative arts competition, they have something good to take home. The Global Youth Leadership and Girl Child Foundation, with the cardinal program, Raising Girls' Ambition, we are here to harvest the girls for the future. And we cannot do it alone. We need the vice chancellors out there in universities in Nigeria, universities outside Nigeria, to give us their campuses, to host RAGA, so that the girls can be connected with their future. They can be connected to where we want them to aspire to, the universities, to complete their education, to meet with women who are making their marks out there in academics. Also, we need the nations to open their frontiers to RAGA. We don't just want to reach girls in Nigeria. We want to reach girls all over Africa, North America, Canada, and every country where you can find the girl child. So we call you to action. Directors of organizations, support us. We don't want to have a program and then at the end of the day, we only give prizes to winners only. What about the runners up? They need something to take home, to encourage them to be more studious, to be more competitive. So why don't you join us? 2019 RAGA is around the corner in October. We're going to gather again here in Nigeria. So we are asking for your support. We are asking for your partnership. We are asking for more volunteers to come on board. We need your skills. If you are retired, you don't have to be tired. We need you. We need your intellect. So come, join us, and let's make the world a better place for the girl child. Let's come together and raise the ambition of the girl child Let's come together and build her can-do spirit together so that we can make the world a better place for the girl child, not neglecting the boys. Thank you.
We need partners from all over the world, project partners who would choose to support any of our projects. Adopt a Girl Scholarship Scheme, Adopt a School Project, sponsor girls to our Girls Leadership Program, completion of our Permanent Site Skills Center, provision of blocks, cement, wood, roofing sheets, fittings, doors, etc. That will cost about $15,000. Office rent renewal, $1,000 per annum. 100 computer system and furniture for coding center, machine tools for skill acquisition programs, sewing machines, makeup kits, clippers, etc. Clearing and cultivation of our farmland for next planting season, gari processing, equipment on farmland, HD camcorder 2, photo camera 2, tablets 2, laptops 3, books and e-books for summer reading club. Partnership for the 5th Raising Girls Ambition International Interdisciplinary Conference, RAGA 2019. Hosting of RAGA 2020, 2021, 2023. Universities in Sub-Saharan Africa, South Africa, USA, North America, UK, Europe. Donations can be made through our secure website. Thank you.
If women are educated, they don't only educate themselves, but they educate their children and the people around them, which stays for so long in their mind. Educating children that are girls, females, to know their rights, to know how sure they are, and to believe in themselves.